Hello there, and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with a quick video on the Heroic Showdown. I'm only going to talk in the first part of this video because it's kind of a longer video. It's going to show Showdown 1, 2, 3, and the bonus 4. And I'm going to figure it out as we go. In this video, I will take no damage on anything. However, some of these units are very overpowered. So here in the first attempt, I am not sure what I'm using, and I ran out of space. I just brought 4 platoons over. I haven't numbered any of them, so I've got them all clustered together. I'm trying to move them apart. Later, I decided to not move them apart. It's just not worth it because I'm going to use Tony. And I haven't deployed Tony yet, but Tony will make everybody shoot faster. Now, having them all clustered together is okay for this first base, but for 2, 3, and 4, they're going to be coming at you from sort of a 45-degree angle on both sides. So they'll be actually spawning right at a 45-degree angle from you, coming at you almost from the sides. So you're going to have to move your decoys around. Now right here I'm using Jenny. Okay, then I realized that Jenny won't work for tanks and things like that that don't target air. So then I was like, wow, you know what, I really need Devon in here. But my platoon is full, so I'm trying to get Devon in here, and I'm trying to number my my units and get everything organized the way that I wanted to do it, like I normally do it. I normally spread it out like this, but I decided for this one, because if I use Tony, I need them to be in Tony's aura, and Tony's aura is really small. So you'll see here, I'm going to get it figured out as to what I want, and then I'm going to take things out of these 4 platoons that I have here, and I'm only going to use 3 platoons because I wasn't even able to deploy anything from my 4th platoon because I'm too full. So now that's okay. I did not take any damage, but this is more like a learning experience on this first one. If I were you though, I would number at least your Jenny and your Devon. So what I ended up doing was using Jenny and Devon together. That way anything anti-air or anti-ground is going to target your Devon or your Jenny. And I keep them in the back. I'm not kind of doing it the same way right now because I don't have Tony yet. And here I was just thinking about, you know what, why don't I just clear the whole base because I have Kayla. I'll bet you Kayla could just clear this whole base. If I remember correctly, on the last Heroic Showdown, my video, I just cleared the base entirely with Kayla because they weren't even going for Kayla. I think I could bring Kayla in here right now and just clear the base. But I'm doing it different for this video. I can try that here in a little bit, but for this one, I just wanted to see if I could sit here and let them come to me. Of course, that's going to take a little bit more time, but for some people, that's going to be good. They're not going to waste any repair time, and so repair time is kind of a pain because on these bases, if you really want to make any XP, you need to get the XP bonus. So sometimes they sell the XP bonus in these events, but I don't think it's in the heroic showdown. I think it's in the regular showdown that they sell, or maybe it's holdout. I think it's holdout, and they sell XP as one of the prizes. So I'll check here in a second to see if they have any XP for sale. If not, it's going to give you an XP bonus after the bonus wave, and it'll give you a percentage of a bonus, 100% more or 150% more or something like that. So far, it's not paying very much at all. So here I am. I'm just taking a look at which units I want and which units I do not want, and putting all the ones in here that I literally am not going to use. I thought about Max because if I clear a base, I'll use Max to clear any mines that might be in the way. Max is impervious to mines, and Max is a very cool unit, but he takes up 150 space, I think, so I don't think I had room for him. And I was trying to decide if I wanted Sunder or Roland, and Sunder has 50 more range, so I think I'm going to leave Roland and just take Sunder. And the rest of these, Galen and all those guys, I don't need them because I don't plan on taking any damage. I plan on using the tactic to use decoys or to draw them out, you know. In this case, the decoys are the Jenny drone for anything that targets air. And that includes things that target ground too, but they'll take Jenny first. Jenny will be their priority. So here's my new tactic. I'm just going to sort of keep everything here and bring Jenny and Devin back. Still haven't got things properly numbered. I need to get Devin out of there. Couldn't tell where Devin was. One of Devin's drones took, or one of his, I don't know what they are. They're not drones. They're, I don't know, assistants or something like that. They are his helpers. Devin is the purple one, and then he's got those two devouts next to him, just regular devouts, and they're sort of like drone devouts. I would call them drones because, or decoys, because they have a higher priority than Devin himself. So anything coming after ground is going to come after those devout decoys. Now that I've got Tony in there, I've kind of got everything spread out. I started thinking about it, and I said, you know, it would be better if everybody were inside the Tony. I'm learning as I go on this one. It's the first time I've done it this way, but it works out really good. Now, see, I got Matt over here, and I really want Matt inside that aura for Tony, because if any helicopters come out or any air, I'm really going to want Matt to take them out. Matt is my only high altitude and my only dedicated anti-air unit here. I had Nick set up his anti-air also, but I changed his workshop. So I've kind of got my platoons figured out the way I want them, and I'll show you here in just a little bit all the units that I ended up keeping, and I'll point to them on the bottom right corner slowly so that you can see what units I'm using. But the most important thing is to have Devon in the back. Now, if you don't have Devon and you just use Jenny, when tanks come, they're going to target your Leonard. So the important thing is, it's not truly important what units you have in there with Tony. Just get a lot of firepower in there. If you don't have Kayla, I mean, Kayla is my workhorse here. She's got the longest range, and she's got the most firepower. And she also, with my slow-mo on, is slowing everything down. Now, listen, guys and girls, the slow-mo is the cheapest, only 3,000 for that special op. And with these overpowered and fast units that Kixeye is throwing at us, don't even think about it. Just go and pay the 3,000 medals for the stupid slow op, you know, because it is the slow-mo op is the one of the best ops, and it's also the cheapest. It's even cheaper than, you know, the move fast helicopters op. But I can't think of what it's called right now, but the helicopter op that everybody uses. At any rate, you notice I have the slow-mo on, and it's slowing them down. If you don't have it on and you don't have the firepower, they could bypass you and just start, you know, eating you up. If one of those helicopters that they've got now, those overpowered helicopters, comes out, you are going to be in trouble. And if you don't have a mat, you could use a Nick. Nick kills those helicopters pretty quickly. Use a Nick and you know, just set them up for high altitude only. You'll lose Nick's firepower, but you need something in here for anti-air for sure. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the XP to see if there's a XP increase for sale, and there is not. I just double checked it. I didn't think that there was, so for sure we'll get an XP bonus at the end of the bonus round. And what I do is immediately, it only lasts for a short period of time, so if you want that extra, I think it's 150%, then you need to immediately attack again. That's why it's important that you do not take any damage. So here is what I'm talking about. I'm almost done talking. You see how they're coming from the sides. You'll see them, they actually are spawning on the sides. I'm trying to get a good position here. See how they spawn right there? They're spawning on the left and they're spawning on the right as well. So for this, I think while I was recording this, I actually went to the bathroom and I just left that there. I know there was a period of time where I didn't move anything because I was actually going to the bathroom, and I was just hoping for the best. And so yeah, now I've got my tactic down where I keep everything in the middle, and I'm just gonna move my so I just got back from the bathroom there, and so I was just sitting there. I got lucky though. But now I'm going to move my decoys around and try to draw them through my my main group of people, which are inside the orange Tony aura. And you can spread things out as long as they're anywhere in that aura, they get that aura bonus. If they're touching that aura, they're okay. So you can spread out certain things. It's best if Matt is all the way forward, and I like to put my poly on the right, and I'm trying to get everything spread out here, because poly can neutralize a target, and when she shoots it, it can't do anything. And then I got also one other unit that I'm going to put on the left. I'm trying to think of what his name is. Mikey. So Mikey, I'll put him on the left, and I'll put Polly on the right, so that way anything coming on the right that gets past can be sort of stunned or neutralized. When Polly hits them, they can't shoot, and the same thing with Mikey. They can't shoot when he shoots them, he neutralizes them. And here's one more last tip before I go. If anything does get by, they are going to try to shoot Jenny's drone, and they're going to try to shoot the two Devouts on the side of Devon. So here's the good news. Don't waste any time. Go on aggressive and shoot them before they kill the drones. Because I think what they'll do is they'll kill Devon's Devouts first, and then they'll try to kill Jenny's drone. And in the meantime, Jenny is probably the most powerful hero and shoots unbelievable damage. So she can one-shot anything. There might be something that she cannot one-shot, but here's where all my units are. So I'm showing you guys so that you can see everything that is deployed, and that'll fit in your and there I made a mistake. I forgot that I had everything selected. I was just trying to remove Jenny, but I ended up moving the whole platoon, which I just got lucky. But that's it. And then stage 4 is the same thing. And then you'll see here, I immediately go from stage 4 right straight into stage 4. And then when I do that, I don't know what the first reward, I think it was 450,000. But the reward after you get your bonus, it's 630,000. And I did that like 5 times and bought everything that I needed. And each time, even though I went 4, 4, 4, 4, I was getting 630,000 each time. So right now in the left top corner, you can see there is no bonus, but right after this base here, there will be a bonus. An XP bonus that is part of your prize. But you still have to hurry because the bonus only lasts, I think, for an hour and a half, and it won't renew. If you want it to get renewed again, I didn't mean to cancel out there. I was just trying to move, and I was trying to move them too far down, right next to that end attack sign. There's no need to do that. I was just trying to move these guys over here, and I accidentally hit that button. But that's it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hope it helps. And I think right at the end of the second 4, my video stops recording because I can only record about 30 minutes. And then it stops recording. And the final thing I'd like to say is I'm sorry about the music. I know it's kind of annoying. but I'm using EasyVid and they require me to use music. And so I'm trying to use the quietest music I can find, and this is it. This is the quietest one I can find that is non-copyright. I've looked, and the only thing that you can hear my voice over is this particular one that I've been able to download. Not copyrighted music is very hard to find. Everybody's got a copyright and everybody wants to get paid, so I just have to go to it's kind of hard to even download it when you finally find it. You can go to non-copyrighted websites, but then they don't really give you the link to download the music, so it's sort of difficult to even find the music. And I have like 6 or 7 tunes that are not copyrighted. Every time I was uploading a video, and I have, if you look, I have thousands of videos, I was getting a copyright strike, and they would have eventually banned me from using YouTube. So and every time I am not monetized, but if you get a copyright strike, you immediately are not monetized. I'd like to be monetized, but I'm not. I don't have 1,000. I think you have to have 1,000 followers first. I haven't reached that point yet, but I hope this was helpful, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Good luck out there.